All right, if you had downloaded your Canva app, you should have it by now, either on the home screen or among your applications. Now I'm just going to go straight to show you how to use this app. Like I've said earlier, it's very easy to use. What's going to make a difference is your creativity. Now let me show you some of the things I've designed with the Canva app so that you can see how powerful it is. This is my business logo. This was designed over a year ago, and this is actually the second business logo I would be designing with Canva app. I'm also into property business. I designed this myself. You could imagine how much this would cost me if I had given it out to a graphic designer. I designed this myself using Canva app. This another business logo I designed separately for my property business, and it was done through Canva app. You can see I did this on Canva app for the bulk SMS business. So actually you can even do something better than this if you have the time and you really want to go more creative. This training is for the business startups, those who don't have enough resources and they want to you know they want to design things themselves without stressing their bank accounts. And also for personal brands, for instance, you are a motivational speaker, or you publish on social media. I think Canva app should be enough for you. I'm a speaker as well, so I use this app on daily basis. There is no day I don't use this app. I use it to publish my quotes. You can see I did this on Canva app. This as well, I did that on Canva app. Yeah, let me show you. These are my coaching materials. They were designed using the Canva app. You can see. So the possibilities are unlimited depending on your creativity, what you're willing to do, and how much time you're willing to give to it. Now that you have the app on your phone, you can open it. Remember, your network has to be on. It doesn't work without network. So now I'm right there. Now if you're a first time user, you need to create account. You understand? But if you already have your account there, you just log into your account. I prefer continuing with email. I don't like linking external accounts with my Facebook or Google. Yeah, now you're there. This is how the Canva app template page looks like. Now there's a search. You can just any idea that comes to your mind, whether you want to design a birthday message, you can type a birthday there in order to pick out templates depending on what you want. Like I said, it's just all about creativity. The possibilities are endless. You want to design a quote, just put a quote there. You have different templates. You can a lot of them. Maybe it's love quote. Just type love quote there. It will bring it out if it's available there. Just you can see all you need to do with this now is to modify any one of them, put in your own words, change the pictures there, and it becomes at no fee. Yes, at no fee. Although the Canva app has a premium package, but that at your own choice if you want to go for premium package. But if you are smart enough and you may not even need the premium package, since you are not a graphics designer. You don't need the premium package. You're just using the app for your basic graphic needs. Yes, that's what happens. So now let's do it this way. You can see, let's start scrolling so that you can see some of the templates, and they are all categorized here, so you don't need to stress yourself. You can see the animated social media Instagram post. If you want to post on Instagram, you come under Instagram post, select one of the templates, and redesign it in your own way. You can see Instagram story. Of course, you know that the graphics size for Instagram post and Instagram story is different. So you have Facebook post, you have Facebook cover, social media. This is social media generally. Photo collage, you can put pictures together using different designs there. Look at poster here. You want to design a poster, you want to design a flyer for your business, or maybe event coming up. You can see, you can pick any one of them depending on your brand and the nature of business you do. Look at invitation there. You want to design an invitation, online. You design the invitation and place it on your social media or forward it to people's email, inviting them for your program or event. You can see card, Twitter post, Twitter header, blog banner, YouTube thumbnail, YouTube channel art, Pinterest pin, CD cover, book cover. You can even design book cover. Yeah, I showed you some of mine the other time. You can see, just pick one of them, whichever one resonates with your idea, and then modify the information and images on it. Facebook video, you can see this as well. Poster, you can see so many things you can use. This is one of the most powerful apps I've seen. There are a lot of things you can use this app for. So it means as a business startup or as a personal brand, you don't have to start spending so much money putting out your stuff out there. You can start with this, doing it yourself. So let's say, for instance, now I have a program I run on online TV every Friday, and we call it a spiritual intelligence class. We run a advert on social media and other platforms. So we do that. We use flyers. So I'm going to use that as an example for you now. I'm going to design a flyer so that you understand the basic, but it's not limited to what I'm going to do here. You can do far better than that. It's due to time constraint and some other factors, so we won't be going into details of some other things. If you want to learn the advanced part of it, like I've mentioned earlier, we can move on to that after this. That's for designer, for those who want to go into the business and start making money. And for your information, you can even use this to make money. Yes, about 2 years ago, when I started Dynaparts International, I started with nothing, but I started making money by serving as content creator and page manager. Yes, for people. And what tool did I have then? It was just Canva. So I was using Canva to create content for my customers, and they loved it. I was creating those content for free. I mean, I was not paying anything to create the content. I was using this app, but my customers they were paying me for it. So you can understand how much you can get out of this. So you can see, if you look down your right hand side, you will see a plus sign there. If you click on it, it will come up with blank template. That means you want to design something on your own without using any of the templates available on the app. So it's going to come up with plain templates. So that means you want to start from the scratch yourself. But then when you get there, you see the different sizes. You see this Instagram post, you have the story, you have a Facebook cover, you have WhatsApp story, you have Twitter post. You see, keep scrolling, you will see YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, and the rest of them. Business card, postcard, invitation, certificate, flyer, poster, resume, menu, bookmark, and the rest of them. But for the purpose of this training, I'm going to pick the Instagram post. Let's say I want to design a flyer for my program, spiritual intelligence class, which will be running advert for on the social media. So we'll just click on this. Now what we have there now is just plain. It's plain. You can now decide to start whichever way you want to start it, but then I don't want to use a plain background like this, white like this. So I want a colorful background. So, and I'll go to plus here. You see the plus down right hand side. When you click on that plus, you see various options coming up. You can see text. That means if you want to add text to your graphic, you can see image. You want to add image, you see video, sticker, illustration, template, logos, page. Let's I forgot to show you, among the templates I showed you the other time, there was also a template for logo. So if you want to design logo for your business, you don't need to go and spend so much. The least you can get for a logo now is 3,000. That's even a friendly price. Otherwise it starts from 5,000. And the kind of logo I'm talking about is not a standard logo. It's just, a fair logo that you can use to start. But why spending 5,000 to design logo when you can actually design a simple one for yourself here? Now the first and the second logo I used for my business, as a matter of fact, I'm still using the second logo now. I created through Canva and no one has complained about my logo. Yes, it's all about creativity. So now I want to change the background. So I'll go to image. When you click on image, you see gallery and you see image. Now you have to allow, if you're installing Canva for the first time, you have to allow it to access your phone so that you can get to do with some other things from your phone. Now you have gallery and image. Gallery means you are selecting from whatsoever image you have on your phone. Image means you are picking from the Canva library. Yes, they have tons of image. You just keep scrolling, select anyone you like. If you're not satisfied with this one, you have something in your mind. Let's say let me say background. Now you just type it there. If it's something you have on your mind and you click on search, let's see what it will bring out. You can see different background. You can see, is there anyone you like here? You select it, but then mark you see those ones with those yellow crown size. Those, any image you see without sign is under premium. If you are not a premium subscriber, don't click on them. If you do, it means you want to pay for it. Yes, those ones are not free, but if it's a free design you want, so you pick any of them. But for me, I have a background I downloaded already from online that I have to use for this. So I go to my gallery and select this. Now you can see this is a background I want to use for my flyer. I have to expand it, yes, so that it covers everywhere. It's a complete background. Yes, I think there now. Just want to place it at the middle Okay. Okay, now, so I have my background ready. What's next for me to do is to start putting my text together. Click on text, and for text you can either go direct and select your text here, you or if for instance it's for advert, promo, there are text templates here. You can see them. There are many of them. You can see that this app is very loaded. A lot of people don't know about this app, and some who even know about it don't know they can do as much as possible on this app. You can see the text, you can see them. Well, let me just start on my own. Let me pick the art text and do it my own way. Okay, now, uh I must say this, and another thing you have to be familiar with is color combination. Yes, it's important. If you miss that part, you may have issues with your design. So you have to be familiar with color combination, know which color goes with the other. Like you can see my background is a bit dull, not too bright. So it means my text is have to be brighter so that it can be legible enough for people to read. Now I have to change this color. You see the color sign there? Change this to white. Yes. Now when I change it to white, what do I type here? Now I start like this. This is the name of my organization. Kinyele Inspires Media. No, I want it on a straight line. Everything. Yes. Now that I have my first text box here, I don't necessarily need to go back and keep pressing on the plus sign. So I can just duplicate this. If you check the top right hand corner, you see some different you see about three buttons there. The first one will bring out some other menus. You click it again, it returns. Then the middle option is for delete, and the third option is for duplicate. So I'll just duplicate it. Never mind about all of them having the same font. You can change the font. There are other things there. You can change the size of the text. So let me just type before I get to that point of changing anything to make it faster. Present, and then it's what I'm typing. Spiritual intelligence. I think I want them separated on different line. Intelligence class. All right. No, they are not all the same. All of them should be in capital letter. Okay. And then what next I want to put here? So have something like this. You can increase the size, like I said. This spiritual intelligence class. You can see the spacing here. You can actually space your text. Yes, you can space it. Look at it. You can space you can have letter spacing. You can have line or height. You can see that of height, how it works. You see that of letter spacing, how it works. So whichever one you want to do, and however it's convenient for you. You understand? So I have this now. Can bolding it. Then it's a class, like I said. Then there's one more thing. Okay, I still have something to do. Put here with a spiritual intelligence class with who? With A.O.B. Sorry, A.O.B. Olagunju. Okay. Then I need to include the days and time. So I need to put something like you don't necessarily need to follow this pattern. You can pick one of the text templates there. But because I want to do it my own way, to make it easier for you to understand, since I'm typing a lot of texts, so I pick them one after the other. Now I have them I have the program every Friday, and the time is 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Okay, so now let me start editing. Oh, before I get to that, I also need to add one more image. That's my picture, so that people can get to know who is. Okay, I mean get um which of the images can I hide here now? Okay, you can, if you like, you can increase the size. That depends on you. Okay, let me start the thing. This is the name I put at the top here. I want to arrange it. Okay, so you can see now. Let's change the font if we want. You can scroll down, check which font you want. But as time goes on, you get familiar with the fonts. You don't need to start scrolling. It's important that you have your own text. You understand? Now, the second one, let me prove. As a brand, you must have your own text. Yes, you shouldn't be changing text anyhow. You have your own font that you use. Then, what do I use for this? I want something that is more bold. Okay. Okay. Then that's fine. Then this, what do I use? Um. Okay. Let me pick something. Just yeah, you may be wondering how I'm doing it. I've been using this close to 2 years now, so I'm familiar with the text there, and I have my favorite text, so I don't need to come and waste time doing everything here. As for you, you may still need to, browse through and get yourself familiar with the available options. And then this one, let me use and it's important that you get yourself familiar with this. You don't make a design and you use the same text for everything. Your work won't come out beautiful. Yes. You see all the text I've used there here, so I don't need to go all over if I still want to use the same thing. Okay, so now you can see we are getting closer. Yeah, I want this to be big because that's what this flyer is all about. So it has to be different for people to see. Yes. Spiritual intelligence class with A.O.B. Olagunju. Move it up a bit. Now we can have space down here. I'm still gonna add something to this. I'm holding this every Friday, 7 p.m. Like I told you, it's all about creativity. This is just coming. Okay. I still want to do one more thing here. Yes, I feel like doing something different here. Nobody taught me this, but then that's what creativity does. I want the intelligence there, the word intelligence, to look different. So this is what I'm gonna do. Yes, because I want something different, I have to separate it from the rest so that I'll be able to edit it separately. You understand what I'm saying? So now I want the color to be different. That's something about design. You can see I want the color to be different from others, and I also want the text to be different. I want something more unique. What am I putting there? Well, I already used the okay. Let me pick this. That's nice. Yes. Isn't this beautiful? We're not done yet. How would people get to follow up on this program? Need to add the platform. I already have the platform here. The program will be live on both YouTube and Facebook Live. I have this here. I need to do something different here. Yes. Let me add illustration. You come to illustration, shape, and you get to shape. You see the various options there. So pick something like this. Yeah. Let me check the background to white. Yes. I just need a little size that can accommodate what I'm about to place on it. So this seems to be too big. Okay, I want to place the day of the program, the time, and the platforms here. So you can see it's the shape is covering them. So I need to go to the top right hand side here on the menu, and you see that sign with the arrow pointing down. You see, as you keep clicking, to be going backward so that every other thing can come forward. Oh, sorry. All right. So you need to find a way to bring this. Now you can see the day and the time are not showing just because they have the same color. So you have to change the color. That's what it means. Let me change them to black so that they can appear there. All right. You can see they're coming out now coming out brighter. We're almost there. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. I think we have something beautiful here. Just use the arrow key there. I think it's a great job. It's a great job. So when you're done, you can use the arrow button facing down to download this. You click on it and you wait for it to download. Preparing your design. Just wait. When it's done, you'll be notified. Now, how fast this work is dependent on your network. It's determined by your network. If you have a stronger network in 5 seconds or less. Now I think it's done. It's done now. So the job is done. The job. Now let me show you something. There's another arrow here. It's meant for when you click on it. The other one I used would download it directly to your phone, but this one will open up other options. You can save image as possible options. If you want image, it will download directly. If you say save image, see the option, you see PNG, or maybe you want it as standard print standard. But mind you, like I said, whenever you see the yellow crown sign, it means you have to pay for whatsoever option you are selecting. You understand? Now you also have these options you can share directly to your social media platforms. You can send to email and the rest of them. So I believe with this you should be able to create something of your own. Just give it some time, be creative as much as possible, and the easiest way to learn and perfect it is actually to work with you don't necessarily need to start reinventing the wheel. If you find any flyer around you, you find any graphic design around you, maybe something like you want or something you love, just pick it. You don't have to design exactly what you're seeing, but definitely you can get something close to that. The truth of the matter is, if you are not a real designer, you find it difficult getting exactly the same output, but you can definitely get something close to it. Now let's go back to my gallery to see what is available there, if our job has been successfully downloaded there as we were told. Yeah, the job is there, and this is it. You can see. So now I can decide to share this on my social media platform. This is good for me. I don't need to pay anyone to do this design for me. My program is set and my flyer is set. If I preparing this for a training, probably I would have done better than this, or I would have even spent what's it called, lesser time designing it. But because I had to explain it as I was doing it, that's why it took that long. So now that you have seen this, I want you to go back to your app, create an account with the link I sent on the platform, or if you have created an account, log into your account and then start with the the plain option. I mean, don't use template yet. The reason is that if you're using template, you're not going to learn a lot. as time goes on, you can start using template. There's nothing wrong with it. In fact, that's the whole essence of Canva. Yes, you can start working with the template there, but it's going to stiffen your creativity. So just try to do something on your own, from your head, from your mind, wherever, maybe you see something around, just try to create, and then you have mastered it. So even when you start using templates, you don't have problem modifying and remodifying the template to suit what you want. So that's where this stops for now.